he's going to get 3 cuts this year. I don't know. Middle of June, might get 3 cuts. Who knows? Depends on the rain. How much rain we got. Let's see if I can get a good shot of the Mississippi River as we're going by. I don't know if my buddy's going to be there at the wood yard or not. They should be out at the job site. I'm assuming they're at the big one down in a place called Iroquois, Ontario. They're doing a big cut. I think it's for the ministry there. I don't know if it's private or it's a private for the ministry. It has to be with the ministry something. So. Ministry will thin forest out to make them happier, like, you know, happier, but like, you know, healthier, I should say. And then there's like ones up north where they cut, and it's like to prevent the forest fires, like if they come, from spreading. I don't know about down in the States, but here, at least in Ontario, the ministry is pretty good about keeping a tight lid on the things. So you haven't got 55,000 companies cutting down every tree in the province. The families around here have been cutting trees in the Ottawa Valley for 200 years, and you know, they already knew to take care of the forests, still do. Otherwise, you know, they wouldn't have anything left for, you know, their great-great-great-grandchildren. So the original settlers out here came in around 1820, and they brought a couple of invasive species, red maple, which I consider an invasive species for this area, but it really hasn't affected, you know, the red maples haven't killed off the trees or anything like that. This feels a little wet. Looks like you got stuck down there, or somebody did. No, that's not for me, I can tell you that. I don't four-wheeling with this thing. Probably could, but I won't. You know, when I'm traveling, if I'm going up into the mountains in BC, that's one thing. Look at that nice red sand. I probably didn't even need to buy it. Then I would have had to hire somebody to shovel it in. I don't seem to be able to get anybody to do anything. So I think I had one response to the ad last night. Okay. I'll turn this camera off once we go by the river there. What's going on at the campground? Everybody's going back to the city to work. There's a campground in there, believe it or not. You really can't see it from here. That's the Mississippi River, at least on the Canadian version of it here in Ontario. And a lot of people will come right here, especially some of the backwoodsers. They're in there getting their bathing. You guys see the river? Oops. Guess you can, eh? And then of course of course I missed the one spot where the river's obviously open, but yeah, so there's Mississippi River. I don't know if you can see that sign, but there you go. I've canoed this entire river back when I was 15 years old. It's shallow in a lot of places, but you know, portages and stuff. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm headed to my buddy's wood yard because he left some money there for me, which you're probably gonna have to give away to the computer company. We'll see you guys in a bit. See you later. Okay, we're back. I just thought I'd give you guys a view of the road coming into my buddy's place. A lot of deer back here. This is all surrounded by farm fields. You can probably see. No, you can't see. Oh, I didn't realize she lost that big tree over there. Anyway, my buddy's wife, her father lives right next to them in this big place here. He does up corn and different stuff. Hey, he's got cattle back in the back. I don't think Jamie's here. I know he'd like to be, because we need to process firewood, because we're way behind here, you know. Anyway, I don't know if you can really see the damage, but those two trees there were blown over by that huge storm that passed through here. Those are the little red maples, the ones I call invasive species. She's replacing them, but she's smart, his wife, because it means that because they grow fast, eh? Look at the size of that tree that went. You see that? Isn't that something? Broke it right over. I was eyeballing this Kubota yesterday. Oh, fuck, he might be here. Trucks are here. Oh, he can't be here. That'd be a lucky thing, but he'd be working outside here if he did. He's trying to start truck 56. He's turning this into what's called a slasher. It got a grapple on it. Anybody that's in firewood or wood knows what it is, but a grapple, and then it got like a big blade and picks up the wood, and then you cut the blade into 8-foot or 16-foot, depending on what you need. Yep, and there as advertised. But yeah, that's the Eagle there. He's converting. So almost makes me miss driving trucks. We'll take a drive around by the other. Hey, Charlie! That's Charlie. She's blind as a bat. I guess her smell can't be too good either, because she should recognize my scent. No, maybe I just don't smell enough. Oh shit, he painted that trailer last night. That wasn't painted yesterday or a couple of days ago, like with the white trim. He never stops, this my friend Jamie. He's just like 7 days a week, fucking, he barely takes time to sleep. He's even been known to drink a beer in the shower in the morning just to save time. You know, if he feels like he needs a beer. But look at the size of some of these trees. Now this stuff here, they brought back from Ottawa, because Ottawa had asked, you know, he was asked to go in. But yeah, have a look at that, eh? Look at the size of that tree that was took down. Isn't that a shame, eh? That's the firewood truck. And that's all the firewood we've got left right now. Oh, I don't know. None of this stuff that is down right now is usable, because it needs to dry for a year. That's a tumbler. What that does is, as you're running it off the processor, which you can see way over there, it feeds the chopped, you know, the chopped up firewood into there. That tosses it around, gets rid of the dirt, the bark, not all the bark, but you know, as much as possible. It's nicer for the customers to have clean wood. No, he's not here. That garage door, he'd have come out, he'd have seen me here. If you can see it off into distance, that's a Bell's 4000 processor. And basically, well, there's stuff that's usually around it, but there's like a deck, so then the logs lay on there, and then this thing here moves the logs into the conveyor, and then you can see the big saw blade. There's a cabin. That cabin is air conditioned. I mean, Jamie didn't spare any expense. It's air conditioned, heated, so you can work in the winter. And well, you can see the sawmill. He has done some, I haven't seen what he's doing with those. Anyway, this will all turn into firewood or you know, garbage wood. Some of it's just softwood. But yeah, what a shame. Well, we can't, that's all not burnable this time. Like, you need a year for it to dry, minimum a year. So, and that would be like properly in the sun. Like if they put it in a dark garage or in their basement, which they should not do at all, but people do that. I can't believe both trucks are here. Oh, maybe they all went down in one truck. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know how many guys he's got down at the job site. Every skinner is there, so there's got to be at least 5 skinners running right now. Yeah, see, that's Jamie's wife's brother's place. He put corn in here. He changes it, eh? Last year it was something else. This year it's corn. No, that's cattle corn. So there you can see the side of the processor better. It's a distance away because of the way this camera works. But Bell's 4000, made right here in Perth, Ontario. The people that own the company are personal friends of Jamie. I'm not friends with them, I would say, but definitely acquaintances. And I promote them anytime I can when I'm fooling around with firewood and stuff. Alrighty, head to Perth. So he leases the back part to a family that has milking cows, and it's a good arrangement. Ontario unfortunately doesn't allow us to take unpasteurized milk to drink, otherwise I'd be picking up a gallon a week. Much better for you. There's enzymes in there that actually protect your heart. The way the fats are in that raw milk is you'll actually lose weight. It's like, you know, but it's because they want to control stuff. They don't want you going to get your own milk. They want you to go buy it in a carton. So I never even saw a carton or bags until I was like 16, 17 years old. All right, well, that's a little shorter, this one, but there's really not much else to see. Nothing to see here, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing to see here. Move along, move along. But this is my turn here. I normally am able to avoid Balderson a little. I mean, not that it's a big deal or anything, but I usually go the other way. But because I went to Jamie's this way, I end up going this way, if that makes any sense. All right, well, listen, I'll get you guys back later. I don't know if I'm going to film inside the computer store. Brent, the guy that owns the store, may not like that, and I would ask permission first anyway. Right now, I'm more worried about getting that computer fixed. Like, I'm, you know, kind of freaked out here. Just bought the thing, as I said. I see there's another tree down from the storm. County, or well, no, the township will take care of that. They just cut it for now to get it out of the way. Oh, there must have been another one here too. Oh yeah. Yeah, that storm did some damage. And we were supposed to get another one, but it missed us. I'm glad. I'm not glad for other people that it hit, but it didn't hit. It wasn't as bad as that deer echo. What they call that? Deer echo. Anyways, I'm going on the highway, so I don't want to be carrying this camera. Highway. No, it is a highway. Highway 511. So I can't imagine. See, this used to be the old. I just gotta go by it here. This used to be the old Balderson cheese factory. Made the cheese right here. We bought it for years. You can see Balderson cheese. Anyways, they still sell Balderson cheese, but it's manufactured now in a bigger plant. Oh, I got somebody behind me. Post office. From the look of it, it's red. Oh, it's Mercedes. No, definitely not post office. Canada Post would definitely not buy Mercedes. I don't think, anyway. All right, I'm gonna turn you guys off. I'm headed into town. I'll give you the bad news, or hopefully good news, after.